guys, how's it going? I'm going to take a few minutes to answer probably the most common question that we get, which is how does your consignment work? Every consignment store is different. We have actually just evolved our contract over the past 30 years to be what it is today that fits our needs better today. If a store is a smaller store, they may have different needs. If they have a lot of employees, they may have other needs. So this is just works out best for us. So I just want to take a few minutes, go over this contract with you. So if you have any questions, hopefully this will help to answer them. I know for new consigners, they get a lot of information in the beginning, and this could be a little bit of information overload. So hopefully this will help. If you're a new person, just checking our store out, this will give you a little bit of background about how we do work and how we do things. So we are a consignment store, which means that we pay out once a month for what sold the previous month. We have two different seasons. Right now we're in the middle of our spring and summer season. Actually, we're just starting our spring and summer season. Our spring season and summer season starts in January. Our fall and winter season starts in July, which seems a little contrary to the seasons, but we have to get that running head start so that we can be ready and have a full store of appropriate clothing when that season is in high gear and people are shopping. And like I said, we do take things in season. We will check them at the time that you drop them off. And it usually takes us 15-20 minutes, sometimes longer if it's busier, sometimes less if it's not. But we're looking for missing buttons, spot stains, that kind of thing. On our household items, it may be that some things may be outdated. Anyway, so we're just checking for those type things. And I'll probably do another video on the requirements for what we bring in, just because there's a lot of information for particular items. Our period of consignment is about 4 months. The first 4 to 6 weeks, your items are regular price. The following month, they go 25% off, then 50% off the next month, and then 75% off the following month. If they have not sold at 75% off, we do put them on what we call our dollar rack for clearance. It just helps us to recuperate a little bit of our payroll that's been involved in the items before we donate them. We do donate any items that don't sell. If you have something special, a collectible, something, if you will let us know when you're getting close to the end of that time frame, it's got to be in the 75% off time frame, we'll be glad to get those back to you. Larger furniture items, if they haven't sold, we'll get back with you on that also. But just in general, the regular stuff, if it doesn't sell, you just got to be ready to let it go when you bring it to us. We do donate to Miracle Hill. They're a great organization that supports women's shelters and children's home and men's shelters. So that is where they'll ultimately go if they don't sell. We do take things, what we call drop-offs. You can bring things in once a week, Monday through Friday, between 10:30 and 4:30. You do have to have an account number before you come in and do that. So I would either stop by the store, get your account number set up, let them give you the paperwork, re-explain anything to you. But basically, those are the days that we take things. We don't do appointments. While we're checking your drop-offs, you are welcome to go shop. If you need to run errands, anything like that is fine. Like I said, it normally takes us 15 to 20 minutes to finish. But we understand you may not have time to wait. If you do, simply check back with us after checking out at the register. If you're purchasing anything, we'll be glad to give you anything that we can't keep that day. If you cannot wait, if you can check back by the following day, and pick up anything that we weren't able to keep, we'd really appreciate it. You're welcome to call us that evening or first thing in the morning if it would save you a trip coming in. But we just don't have storage area to hold things much longer than that. We have a new batch of things coming in the next day. So we do need you to pick up your items by the next day. If you don't pick up your items by that following day, they are going to be donated. Like I said, we just don't have room to hold them on our shelves. So we do need you to come pick them up. If I know it's maybe more convenient for us to donate them, but we just aren't set up on a donation thing on a regular basis. We do give you 3 times during the season to not come pick up your items. But after you've hit that 3rd time, it's almost like 3 strikes, you're out for the season. You would not be able to drop off any more items that season until we start the following season. So let's say this is spring, you have 3 times where you've not come back and pick up your items. That 4th time, we're just gonna have to say, I'm sorry, we can't take your items. It's not that we don't want to take them, it's just that we have to keep things organized in the back. And like I said, we just don't have the storage to hold things for more than just a day or so. Like I said, we are a consignment store, which means you get a percentage of what it sells for. So we have a tiered system for pricing. We have just done time studies on the amount of payroll involved in just taking care of one single item. And we have just found that items that sell for $10 or less, basically we kind of break even on. So we've just developed this tiered system to help us out a little bit on that end of things. So anything $10 or less, you get 30% of what it sells for. Anything in that 11 to 99 category, you get 40% of what it sells for. And anything that is $100 or more, you get 50% of what it sells for. We do have one more higher tier, which I believe it's $500 or more. For example, if you bring in a dining room set or just, really nice furniture is really what it applies to. You actually get 60% of what it sells for. There are 2 ways to pick up your money. So the money is loaded into your account on the first day of the month. So for example, February 1st, all of the January sales were loaded into people's accounts. It just happens automatically overnight. You are welcome to use that towards your purchases anytime that you're in the store. When you give them your account number, it'll automatically use your consignment money towards your purchase, but it's also going to give you a 10% bonus. In other words, if you're buying $30 worth of merchandise and you spend $20 of consignment money, you'll see at the bottom of your receipt, it says, I think like bonus, store bonus of $2, which is 10% of that $20 consignment money you used. So you'll save even more off of that $30 purchase. So instead of just getting $20 off, you actually would get $22 off your purchase. So that money is available, like I said, on the first day of the month until it runs out. Anything you don't use during the month just rolls over. So I know we have some people who save for Christmas or summer vacations, or we've had weddings and different things where people save their money. But so you can use it any way you want. We also pay out once a month. It's the last Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday of the month. If it is, for example, let's say the 30th is a Monday and the 31st is a Tuesday, and that Wednesday is the first day of the following month, it goes back to the previous week. So it's got to be that full Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday of the month. But like I said, I'm going to go over that a little bit later, probably a different video. We have what we call a drop-off schedule. We give you all the dates in advance. It's on our website. So there's plenty of other information out there to help you remember that. But just so you know, that's when the money pickup days are. The last part of our contract is just called a release of liability. If a tornado comes by and blows us away, we can't pay you for what was in the store. Obviously, we do our best to prevent theft. We have security cameras that are all live around the store. So we do our best to prevent theft, but it does happen. It's retail. It's an unfortunate part of retail. And, you know, things just happen. But it's just a release of liability, just saying, you know, we're going to do our best to take care of it. It's in our best interest to take care of it. But sometimes things just happen. And if something major happened, we just would not be able to reimburse you for that. Well, that is our contract, just in a nutshell. All of this information is on our website, kidsandmorestore.com. If you look, I think it's like a consigner info tab, and it lists the contract, and it lists all that other paperwork that I will go over just on a different video because it just takes a little extra time to do that. But the copy of the contract is on there. Once you come in and get your account number, we'll be giving you a hard copy with your signature on it of the contract. But I hope this helps. I hope it gives you the information you're looking for. And I hope to have the other video out soon, as far as things that we take and how we take things, and, you know, get a little more into the particulars of dropping items off. But I hope this helps. If you like it, you know, let us know. If you have any questions, put a note in the comments. We'll be glad to clarify or answer that for you. And I hope you have a good day. Thank you.